Saturday evening. But yes, pretty eventful day for me. Some spring, or I guess summer cleaning. You know, very rainy. But you know, it's good for the plants, so I will not complain. I have added much to my garden, but I do wish to add much more. Bro, the lupine I bought looks fantastic, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited, so. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but we get to spend this lovely Saturday together. Cyberman's been a member for 31 months and said, "Hey Kotori, 31 months and still your favorite yeet of all, lol. Just happy I'm here for you and the rest of you. If you need me here, I am here for hugs and fun." Well, thank you, Cyberman. Yeah, no, thank you so much for being here for such a long time. And that's not even counting like before we did membership. So it has been quite a long time. So thank you, Cyberman. Thank you. I do. Hi, we missed my what? Missed my what? Adam, missed my what? Mr. Wanapun's been around for 17 months and said, "Kotori, I'm home. I'm back from my Japanese holiday. I missed you. Wish I could give you a big hug." Oh, thank you, Mr. Wanapun. I'm glad you had fun, though. It seemed like you did a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, I mean, you definitely had a very eventful vacation, so I can't wait to hear all about it. Granted, I think you told us some of the things you were doing while you were on the vacation, so I think we did a pretty good idea, but that's awesome, Mr. Wanapun. But we are very glad to have you back. Safe and sound. Also, if my model looks like I'm looking down every once in a while, it's because I'm currently crocheting. And I'm working on a dress, but in order to make crochet dresses, they have to make very teeny tiny stitches. Otherwise, there's gonna be holes in it, and you can't have that. So it's gonna take a while. Oh, we missed you. So I got you, Adam. Thank you. That's weird. I didn't hear the little doo-doo-doo-doo from the Kofi thingy, but I saw it go up. I'll check it in a second. Ty's been a member for 31 months and said, 31 months on being a wholesome yeet. Hope your week has been well since any new movie. Seen any new movies lately, and I will keep the joke short this time. I appreciate it, Ty. Haven't seen any new movies lately. My sister really wanted to go see the live action of Lilo and Stitch. I did not have high hopes, and I was correct to not have high hopes because it was not very good. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of criticism. Everybody has a lot of criticism. And some of the criticism I have was just, well, plot-wise. And I know everyone's main criticism is Ohana, but even if you take the Ohana thing aside, like if you just shelf that, like, oh, we're not even gonna say that that's the bad point of the movie, there's still other stuff that I would... Like, who in the world decided to hire that certain man? I don't know who he is. No shade to him. I'm sure he's a great actor, but Jumba's voice is not Jumba's voice anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, it's I don't even know what it is. It made me so mad. That was the main thing that I got mad about in the theater. I'm just like, what? I'm like, who is this? Why does Jumba sound like this? This is not, and obviously I guess I think it's all over the internet, so I don't even think it's spoiling anymore, but I won't just in case. But basically it's just, they ruined Jumba's character for me. He's like one of my favorite characters in Lilo and Stitch, so I got personally offended. I got very personally offended. Very personally offended in the theater. I was like having a fit in my own chair. Anyways. Cyberman donated and said, "Also, Iron is sick. Can Celeste say something nice?" Oh, of course she can. I'm so sorry Iron is sick. That's not any fun to be sick. I think I messed up on some stitches while I was looking up, but that's okay. Iron is sick. Hold on, let me, I got so upset talking about Jumba that I gotta like clear my throat. Hold on. Okay, something nice. Celeste to say something nice to Iron since he is sick. Let's see. Well, my little Iron, I've been informed that you aren't feeling very well. But needn't you not worry? I'll be right here by your side every step of the way, my little treasure. I truly do hope you feel better. And poor Iron, I hope he does feel better. It's not fun to be sick. Mr. Wopsman donated and said, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the week off. Yeah, I mean, obviously I had some stuff to do. It wasn't like a whole week off. It was just like, I guess, a weekend, but I was still doing stuff. It was still very busy. But, no, I'm glad to be back and chilling for a little bit. No ads. Get out of here. I see the ads. Get out of here. Okay, let me read these 2 super chats I see right here, and then I will go to the Kofis, because I know that there were some Kofis I missed. Rudy Flores, the Switchblade, I believe, the name gets cut off, but I'm pretty sure it's Switchblade, said, hello, Kotori. Can't stay, but I wish you a great stream. Busy month, but everything is good. Also, I hope you and the family is doing good. Also, Ohio. Yeah, that's just a mood, isn't it? It's just I'm just feeling Ohio today. It's just Ohio. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by, even though you can't stay. I understand the feeling of being busy. So yeah, no, we're doing good. Just busy as always. It's like you can never catch a break, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So thank you. So thank you very much. Also, Ohio to you too. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I even bought 3 Japanese souvenirs to send for you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Mr. Wanapon. That's very sweet of you. My goodness, I get it directly from Japan, straight from the source. But no, thank you, Mr. Wanapon. That's very kind that you thought of me while on vacation. So thank you. All right, let's check. I know there's still some super chats, but let's quickly look at Kofi real quick so that way we don't forget about those. See, John Craft donated. Oh, that was a lead back from May 30th. Did I stream? Was that last week? No, that was a long time ago. Must have been the... Oh, maybe it was like the... No, maybe that was last Saturday. Oh, no, hopefully they didn't think I was streaming last Saturday, but thank you, John Craft. Cyberman donated and said, first, LOL. I'm assuming this is before the stream even started. I think it was. Wait, it says 6 days. That was June 1st. That was on a Sunday. Wait, where's today's date? I'm so behind. There we go. Iron Piedmont donated and said, hello, Kotori. I've been stuck in bed all day due to the stomach flu. Oh no. Would it be alright if Celeste and Rebel told me to get well or something like that? Alright, let's do Rebel. We already had Celeste. We'll do Rebel this time. Rebels to get well. I feel like Rebel would be terrible at taking care of someone, but she would try her darndest. She'd try her best. She might try to serve you Kool-Aid. And you'd be like, no, hun, not the Kool-Aid. Or maybe you want the Kool-Aid. I don't know. So let's see. What would Rebel say? oh, Celeste and Rebel. So you requested both. Okay, we'll do both again. We'll do both. We'll do both again. We'll start with Rebel though, since I already have her on my mind. Let's see. I'm always bad on the fly. Let's see. Actually, no, we'll have them together. We'll have them at the same time. We'll have them like taking care of you at the same time. We'll do that. So, Iron, we heard that you weren't really feeling that well today. That's kind of a bummer since, we were going to go out and get slushies. But we can do that next week. For now, we just want you to rest and relax and try to get yourself as better as soon as possible. And, most importantly, just know that, dang it, she already stole everything I was going to say. Rebel literally stole everything I was going to say. But just know, Iron, that we care about you very much and we want you to get better very, very soon. My precious little treasure. I talk so much as Rebel Girl, I'm like, crap, what is Celeste going to say? But anyways, Iron, I'm so sorry you have the stomach flu. I'm sure, Rebel Girl will definitely go out to the convenience store and get you some ginger ale if you want it. Actually, stomach flu. The thing that actually helps me with nausea the most is, not like ginger ale, the carbonation I think bothers me. I think the thing that helps me with nausea the most is fennel tea and, like candied ginger. Like it's actually just pieces of ginger. You kind of just suck on it like a candy. So it's not like all this carbonation, that's in your stomach. It's just, you get the essence of the ginger that kind of soothes your stomach a bit. So there's some Kotori advice. But no, Iron, I hope you get better. I'm so sorry. The stomach flu is the worst. I have like a phobia against throwing up. It's just the thing for me. Like I can't. I absolutely can't. It's like, I that's like probably one of my biggest fears that I got. Like spiders, snakes, nah. But throwing up, oh yeah, that's on the list. So I'm so sorry you're ill. Definitely hope you get better. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Shoko donated and said, welcome home, Nightmare Moon. I missed you really bad. Did you have lots of fun on your trip or anything delicious that you had to eat? Give me all the details, please. I want to know everything. I hope there was no crazy Mario Kart drivers this time. No, it was nothing crazy. It was just I had to go do something. But no, we despite that, we still had fun and, you know, just had regular food. It wasn't anything like crazy cool food or anything like that. So, no, it was, it was a pretty decent little outing I had to do. So I'm very glad to be back. Thank you so much for the welcome back, Shogo. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I think I just knotted this by accident. No, what have I done? This is why you shouldn't crochet and multitask at the same time. This is so terrible. What have I done to this? Here I am trying to finish up a stitch and I go and like ruin the whole dang thing. Anyways. But no, Shogo, I'm very glad to be back. I missed you guys all too. I missed you all very much. But I will say there were no crazy Mario Kart drivers, so I can attest to that. Stephen Flores donated and said, hi Katori, tomorrow is the birthday of a fellow Wholesome Meat who is here in chat, plumbing access for 2-2, and he was wondering if he get a birthday shout out in Jinx's voice. Sure thing. While I make this knot in my yarn so much worse than it has to be. I'm trying to undo it. Oh well, we're gonna leave it alone. So yeah, shout out. So I always preface this with saying, since I can never do Jinx too well, like on the fly, it might sound a little weird, but I'll do my darndest. Let's see. Her voice, like, it takes me a while to get into, so I will do the very best I can. So let's see, happy birthday. Guess I'll call it plumbing access to make it easier for myself. Well, plumbing access. I've been told it's gonna be your birthday tomorrow. But don't you worry, we'll have tons of fun. May not be totally legal, but it'll be fun nonetheless. So happy birthday. Early birthday, I guess. Yeah, I feel like if Jinx were to plan a birthday party, it would definitely be a little bit, you really wouldn't know what to expect, would you? But I mean, it would definitely involve a lot of pyrotechnics. Oh, Cyberman donated and said, so I was rewatching some of the old fan mail vids and I got to ask, how was the blue butterfly scarf? Hope it was comfortable and kept you warm. Also, I was wondering if any of the family would like my resin works free of charge, of course. You know how... You know, to show you got connections. I mean, currently right now, you've been so generous in sending me so many different resin, like, you know, like, I think you sent me like a little chest and like a mushroom and like all these other little cute charms and holders. I only have so much room in my room anymore. Like, I realized that I'm running out of space. So right now, thank you so much for giving me those. I actually have quite a bit. So I'm very content. And as for the blue butterfly scarf, it's probably up somewhere in my room, I believe. I usually, you know, have a place where, like, when people, like, give me gifts, I try to keep them all in the same spots. That way I have them all. So I believe it's up in my room somewhere. So thank you very much for the scarf. And, but yeah, no, I think actually down here, I think I even have, like, some of the, I've tried to, like, make a space for, like, things that people have given me. So I think your blue mushroom is right over here. The blue resin mushroom, I think, that you gave me. I think it had, like, a little keychain in it. So very cute. Very cute. Oh, let's see. Adam80 donated. I think it's gonna be, here it is. Wolf GF, Clara, and Celeste. Oh, Clara Carter. Every time I see Clara, I don't know why I'm thinking of the ghost. That's Claire. I'm dumb. Anyways. So Wolf GF's like, Spidergirl really botched that robber. Hey, I'm sure Spidergirl... Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So Wolf GF does not know Clara Carter, Spidergirl. Okay. Because I was like, why is Clara Carter talking like in third person? But okay, never mind. Spidergirl really botched that robber. Hey, I'm sure Spider-Girl tried her best. I think Spider-Girl should quit. But the crime rate has gone down with her. I think the House Goblin is cooler. She's a menace to society. She doesn't make it less true. I think Goblin GF is better than Spider-Girl. I think Spider-Girl is telling you to shut up. Why, dang, why are they liking the goblin so much? She only had like a 30-second cameo, and then she got punched out. Grant, wouldn't that be frustrating? Like, you literally save the city, and like you get to be around all the citizens that talk smack about you, and you're like, dang, man, like I just saved you yesterday, and you don't even know. Complaining that I wrecked your car, but I saved you from having your liver wrecked, so what can I say? Alright, here, let's read some of the super chats, because I'm definitely behind on those. Nep donated and said, "Hi, Kotori and chat. I just got home from my first Pride event and made it just in time for the stream." Oh, awesome! Well, thank you so much for rushing back to the stream. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a lot of fun today. That sounds like a lot of fun. But no, welcome, Neb. Always happy to have you here. Always happy to have you. Glad you could make it. Tank has been a member for 2 months and said, "Hi Kotori, did you know how ducks did you know ducks on average sleep for 10 hours? No, I did not know that actually. 10 hours? Dang, they're doing better than I am. 10 hours. Good golly. I need to like take advice from a duck." No, I did not know that. I always, for some reason, I guess like subconsciously, I always figured like they slept like less than like people, just because like, I don't know, like they're living in the wild, there's danger, you know what I mean? Like I just figured they'd be like more alert, but no, I guess they're taking their good old sweet time. They're taking their good old sweet time. Natasha donated and said, "It's official, cat. We have to binge the Lilo and Stitch TV show together now." Oh, dude, the TV show is so good, Natasha. Bro, you know what's so funny? Now that everyone got like really mad at the Lilo and Stitch movie, people are now like going to watch the TV series, and everyone's simping over Gantu. I've seen so many Gantu simping posts, and I'm like, dang, oh my gosh, he's the villain, you guys. So, but no, yeah, Natasha, for reals, that's such a good series. I remember, like, all the, I don't know if you guys remember all the hype of, like, granted, some people did not, like, I know, like, later on, some people were like, oh, that's basically just a pink Stitch, but I remember when I was a kid, and then that Stitch, like, got a girl, like, quote-unquote girlfriend, and, it was, like, pink Stitch. I remember the hype behind that. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. But I also really liked, oh, what's his name? Ruben. He was 6'5", right? He was the first one made before Stitch. He just liked making sandwiches. He was just living his life. He was actually just as strong as Stitch was, but he was too lazy. He was like, nah, man. That would be literally me if I had superpowers. I'd be like, you know what? Why don't we just make sandwiches instead? Like, why not? Because I would prefer much to make sandwiches instead than having to go out and, like, actually do physical labor, you know? Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Shmee. Yes, if you guys get kicked, please come back in. I don't know why in the first 10-ish or so minutes it kicked you out. I don't know why. Mr. Waspin's been a member for 5 months and said, "Agreed. I get that they couldn't get Jumbo's old VA back since he's dead." Oh my gosh, he is? Oh dang, now I feel bad. Well, I mean, I guess, like, they could get like a similar voice. But, dang, I didn't know that he passed away. That's sad. But they could at least get someone to do the accent and not make him a villain. I mean, yeah, I would prefer that. I mean, obviously, I understand that, like, you may not be able to, I mean, you can't get, like, everybody to, like, exactly sound or look like everybody, because for one, it's an in-person movie, and two, you have to, like, hire, you know, actors to play them. So, but yeah. And, like, why were they turning themselves into people? We missed out on Pleakley's, like, awesome fit. Pleakley knew, Pleakley knew how to, he was it, you guys. Pleakley was a fashion icon, and I'm really mad that we lost out on that. Oh, man. There's so much I could say, but we'll just leave it at that. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, "First place in Japan I visited is Tokyo, and Tokyo is like a second home to me. I've been to the Pokemon Center and Cafe." Oh, that's so cool. Dude, I've heard about that. I've never, like, actually, like, fully, like, researched what it looks like inside, but I know that they have that there. So, no, awesome. That's so awesome, Mr. Wanapan. I'm glad that, you had a chance to go there and have fun. Perhaps one day, if I get over my fear of being on planes for a long period of time, I will too. But yeah, no, that's super cool. That's awesome. Ty Marshall donated and said, have you ever tried to catch fog? I tried yesterday, but I missed. Oh, Ty. Oh, Ty. Why do you do this to me, Ty? I do agree, though. So sometimes, though, you can feel the mist. It's like, gosh, actually, it's been pretty muggy recently, I will say. That Ohio mugginess that comes with the summer. The Cat Crusader donated and said, what is a vampire's least favorite food? Steak. Oh my goodness. Ty, you've you've inspired more to do more dad jokes. I'm gonna pass away. Oh, steak. Actually, that reminds me, what's that place? You know, like, what is it? You know, like that new place that opened up, like Epic Universe? They have like a vampire, like, diner there, or like a steak. Oh, a steakhouse. That's what they're calling it. A steak, because, you know, that's what I was thinking of, because of the steak. That's actually a really good play on words. I think they serve a bunch of food on like a stick because of the steak. So that's really cool. Maybe one day. Oh my gosh, I saw Jay in the chat. Oh my goodness. Jay, are you married? Are you married? Oh my goodness. Are you now married currently? We are very excited for you. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, I've been to the Japanese Museum of Natural History. I've been to a samurai school and I learned to fight like, oh really? You learned to fight like a samurai? Bro. Mr. Wanapan be doing the real stuff out there. That's really cool though. Like, yeah, I mean, it just seems like there's so much to do there and there's so much to explore and see. Like, I don't even know how there would be no way to like see everything you'd want to see the first time around, but that's awesome that you're able to go to like all those cool places. That sounds really fun. Get to be like a ninja or a samurai. Sorry, a samurai. My bad. Mr. Wanapan also donated and said, so what would you think of me as a samurai? Well, that'd be cool, dude. I'd be able to know a samurai. I would personally know a samurai. So I would think that's pretty awesome. Why is this randomly on all caps in chat? I just see like all caps, Kotori, you like Asterion. It's not even a question mark, it's just a statement. Thank you, Cobalt. Thank you for speaking the truth. Of course I do. This is why is this randomly put in caps? Why is it because I was talking about the vampire, the steak, like what's it called? The steakhouse? Is that what you mean? Adam 80 donated and said, it was actually a running gag from a previous donation. Wolf GF and Celeste know. They are just messing with her. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes more sense. Got you. I got you. I got you. Connery Almighty. Well, thank you, Connery Almighty, for the donation. I heart you too. It's your first super chat too in the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Cat Crusader donated and said Ruben is a complete mood. He is. When I was a kid, I mean, he was like comedic relief, but sometimes I was like, bro, if you have all these powers, why aren't you using them? Like, but now I get it. Like, I get it now. Now I'd be like, you know what, same. Like, I don't care if I can lift a school bus. I kind of just want to sit at home and make sandwiches. Sounds like a good time to me. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you ever think of doing a video of Spider Jeff getting teased by the listener for running into one of the silly villains, like in Batman? There's the Condiment King. I'm sure there's more, but can't remember. There's literally someone named the Condiment King? My gosh. I actually was not aware of that. Would he just shoot out, like, ketchup and mustard or something? That's, like, his superpower? Well, it's not a superpower. It's probably, like, some kind of gadget, but, I don't know if I'm gonna make up a salt and pepper shaker villain. Or like a, like, fork and knife. It's like the utensil. It's the utensil man. Yeah, no. I don't know if I'll be, if the listener's gonna tease, the listener is gonna tease Spidergirl, then we'll probably have them tease her for a different reason. Goodness gracious. I mean, unless there's actually a canon villain in the Spider universe that is like that, then perhaps, maybe, I don't know. But I don't know if I could stomach doing that to myself. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Jay donated and said, got married. He did. Cat took my music out. Took my music out of the description. Wait, oh, I did? Oh no. You know why? I think I know why. I think on the dating show, I did not have the music and I kept on reusing the same. Though, thank you for reminding me, Jay. I don't want to jip you off. I don't want to not credit you. I actually wasn't even aware it wasn't in there. It was probably because on the dating show, I didn't use your music, but all right, where are you? Why are you not in there? That is really weird. Okay, here we go. No, thank you for letting me know, Jay. I did not. I took you out just because I didn't want people. I think either I used a song that wasn't yours, or I didn't have a song, and so I took it out, and I must have forgot to put you back in. So let's put you back in. There you go, Jay. Thank you for reminding me. And and congratulations. That's so awesome, Jay. I think you're probably, well, I mean, there could be more married people in chat. I don't know. But you were the first, like, person that I know of that is married in this chat. So congratulations, dude. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Claps in chat for Jay. He got hitched. So, no, congratulations to you and your lucky, lucky spouse. And I hope, you know, y'all are having a good time together. And hope you guys had a good honeymoon. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I've also been to the Godzilla Hotel, though I didn't sleep there due to maintenances. I also saw the Hachiko statue. Oh, cool. I didn't know there was a Godzilla hotel. Is there like a big... I feel like in my head, like I picture like a big Godzilla statue outside of the hotel. But, obviously I don't know because I didn't even know there was a Godzilla hotel. But no, I'm glad you're able to do all that cool stuff, Mr. Wanapon. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Ty donated and said, here we go, here's the dad joke. How do you cure a fear of a speed bump? You slowly get over it. I know you roll your eyes. Oh, I know you roll your eyes with this one. Yes, Ty. We all know the dad jokes slowly make me shrivel up like a raisin. So of course I would. Oh goodness, Ty. Oh goodness. The chat flew up. Cyberman donated and said, I think I gave you about 9 of my resin's work in 1 trophy. Yes, you did. So, but I am sad, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm just gonna be for real with you guys, because I am running out of space for some of the stuff that you guys are sending me. I used to keep it all, like, in this little spot, but I don't live in a mansion, so it's getting a little overcrowded. So I'm just letting you guys know this just because I would feel terrible if I gave away any of your stuff, but I'm just getting to the point where I'm at max capacity. So if you're sending me tons and tons of stuff, I may not be able to keep it. I just want to let you know just up front because now I've now almost reached max capacity. So I just want to be for real. But no, I appreciate you sent like a lot of resin stuff, Mr. Cyberman. I think there was also what was it? Because I remember the little chest, and I remember there was also like a butterfly. I believe you sent me. There was like a butterfly case. I think it was. They're all here somewhere. I have them. I just I know the closest one to me right now is the mushroom one because it's on a little shelf right there. So I do have that one. Harith Razak donated and said, breaking news, a short psychic has escaped from prison. A small medium is at large. Oh my gosh. You know what? I knew the dad jokes were going to just start coming in after I said that. It's my own fault. I should have just shut up. Shouldn't have said anything, but no. See, if I just don't, like, if I just keep my suffering on the inside and don't say anything, then, maybe I'll get less dad jokes, but I don't know. I don't think I can keep the pain on the inside. Oh my gosh. Allie donated and said, "You think you got it tough? I got a facelift the other day. There was one just like it underneath." Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, you guys. There was one just like it underneath? I bet there was. I bet there was. Someone said holy regular voice jump scare. I mean, I feel like I use this voice somewhat regularly in my videos. I mean, I think I use my voice sometimes. Like my regular voice, I think. I mean, obviously when I'm being goofy, sometimes I talk like this when I'm being, but that's not my real voice, I promise. I am not from the South. Mr. Wanapon donated, and plus that's a terrible Southern accent. That's like so botch. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I've even been to Disneyland in Tokyo, but in Tokyo you got to spend 9 hours in Disneyland, and I even saw the Stitch music show. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know like too, like in the Tokyo Disneyland, they have the food there looks so much more cool. Like it's very, very much Disney themed versus like at like Florida Disney, like you're just getting your chicken tendies, you know what I mean? Like if I'm paying $14 for food, it better be looking like it came out of a Disney fairy tale, you know what I mean? Oopsie daisy. The chat is just going so fast. Where am I at? Where am I at? There we go. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "How about Swiss Army Man? I'm sure some people will get the reference, lol. But yeah, he was like a compression tank that lets him shoot ketchup and mustard. Swiss Army Man. I mean, that's a villain in, Wait, are you talking about like Swiss Army Man, like the movie, like that Daniel Radcliffe played in? Or are you talking about like this actually being a villain in like the Spider-Man comics? I know I was talking about that with you before. No, okay, I looked it up. It's probably just the Swiss Army Man movie. I've never seen that movie. I've heard stuff about it. I think I know the gist of it, but I don't know much about it. But, oh my gosh, he was in a tank that shot condiments? That's great. Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "The next place in Japan I visited is Fukui?" I can't pronounce, I don't know what that exactly says, but that place. And that's the main reason to go to Japan. If you visit the Fukui Prefecture, I don't know how to pronounce that, Dinosaur Museum to see. I know, he also donates, "I know this is late, but don't forget to tweet." Oh yeah, I did forget. But, the Dinosaur Museum? That's cool. I'm assuming that's one of, blah, 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 blah. I'm assuming that's why that's your favorite place to visit, because of the museum. But yeah, no, I've heard, there's always like different places that people recommend to go. I guess it just depends on exactly what you want to see, but yeah, no, you've certainly went to a lot of places, so I'm glad you were able to travel around. And, oh no, I'm sorry, that was Wicked Penguin that said for me to not forget to tweet. It was right below Mr. Wanapon's, and the profile pictures have a bit of orange in them, so like in my head I was like, oh, it's so no, Wicked Penguin is the one that donated and said, don't forget to tweet. So thank you for reminding me. I will not forget to tweet. Neb donated and said, "Had a really fun last day of my birthday vacation. Met some cool people today, and now I can spend it with my wholesome yeets." A very wholesome day indeed. Oh, well, yeah, no, yeah, you said it was your last my birthday vacation. So like you took like a whole week to celebrate your birthday? That's pretty cool. Or if not, regardless, whenever your birthday was, happy birthday, for one. And, no, I'm glad you were able to have a good birthday vacation and meet some nice people, and now come spend the evening with us. So, yeah, no, happy birthday, Neb. Happiest of birthdays. And I'm glad you had a good time. That's all that's important. Good old birthday vacation. You know, I should take a birthday vacation. I've never taken a birthday vacation before, you know? I guess, like, you know, usually it's always just chilling at home, or, you know, maybe you have, like, a little party or something like that. But a birthday vacation? I should try that out sometime. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, there's a fossil Pokemon museum? That's interesting. And I've also got to see the dinosaur train and a Pokemon train, and mind you, Fukui had the best massage treatment I've ever had. Well, I will take your word for it. You know what? I'll just have to go and get a massage there myself because my back and my neck are so messed up. So, if it's the best there is, I will take it. I will definitely pay the money for that. Oh man, I need a massage. Nope, get out of here, you stinky ads. Go away. I see you in the left-hand corner. They always like to sneak up on me. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "Okay, chat, you heard her. She needs shelves." There's just so, like, I don't think you understand. I already have shelves, and my shelves are already filled with stuff that I already owned. And then I'm getting more stuff, and I'm just like, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to put it. Otherwise, it's just gonna go in a bin, and then I feel bad it's just going in a bin, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've reached maximum capacity, y'all. It's getting there. I mean, I can still probably, oh, shoot! I was being dumb. I just took out, like, a bunch of stitches. Never mind. Anyways, forget that. Yeah, no, it's, I feel like I was, like, trying to, like, be like those, like, professional organizers. I was like, okay, how do I do this? But yeah, no. I mean, the question is, where's the shelf? I mean, we probably could fit one shelf in here, maybe. We already have a shelf, but I'll have to look around. Natasha's like, Tori absolutely hates it when you gift her money. It kills her. Only do it if you want to bother her. Yeah, exactly, you guys. If you guys want to really, like, just grind my gears and just, like, really ruin my day. If you really want to bother me and have me, like, have a spaz attack, yeah, just donate. There you go. Oh, Mr. Wadpon just donated right now. Oh, disintegration. That's so funny. Ty Marshall donated. Whoopsie daisy. Ty Marshall donated and said, "Why was Cinderella kicked off the football team? She ran away from the ball." Of course she did, Ty. Of course she did. Wicked Penguin donated and said, "That won't work, Tori. Also, hope you're..." That won't work, Tori? What do you mean? I'm assuming you're probably talking about something I said previously. Also, hope you're pumped for this summer. I am pumped for this summer. I want more plants in my garden. I already tried filling it up a bit since I had to clear some stuff out and it looked rather bare. But here, actually, I'm gonna tweet this out real quick before I forget. But it's still, there's still like basically my raspberry bushes, a bunch of mulberry saplings, and grapevines just took over. Because last summer it was just really busy. It was just too much for me to, like, properly garden, and since I slacked, it took over, and I cut a lot of it down, and so since I literally just, like, tore out a bunch of stuff, it looks kind of bare now. I'm like, dang, like, I don't want my garden looking like this, so I'm trying to buy more. So, and you can buy a lot of flowers, but it doesn't fill up every little void, you know what I mean? Like, I like things looking full, and I want to give more to our little baby pollinators, you know? Our little bees. So, yeah, it's been quite a challenge, but that's what I'm taking on this summer. That is what I'm taking on. Let's see. Wait, that is not the... Why in the bloody world did I get a link from an old live? That's mega weird. Hold on. I literally put, like, the link in and then it showed... And then it showed, like, the old thumbnail. I'm like, how did I get this? That's really weird. I don't even know how I got that, but anyways, doesn't matter. There you go. That's so bizarre, but okay. There we go. There we go. But no, I'm actually considering possibly investing in an above ground pool for our backyard for the summer. They're kind of expensive. I don't want to get, like, the cheap rubber ones because we've had those before and sometimes they get damaged or they just don't look as nice. And so I've been saving up a bit, and the only problem is we have a lot of trees and we have a lot of cottonwoods. So it would get the pool dirty pretty fast, but it's, like, also, like, ungodly hot sometimes, and, like, I kind of want a pool. So I shall see. I shall see. Maybe. Garrick Anderson donated and said, Swiss Army Man was Agent J's superhero name in the MIB series. He accidentally got the powers and was supposed to get Superman-like powers. Yeah, I was not aware of that. So interesting. Huh. Yeah, there's just a lot of, like, there's probably, oh my gosh, I put my hashtag and I made my eyes look weird. Let's not do that. There we go. And, so yeah, I didn't even know that dude existed. So, you know, the more you know, I get more educated. Wait, MIB, you mean Men in Black series? Is that what you're talking about? Wait. Huh. Okay, so yeah, I definitely wouldn't have known about that. Sorry. I read that really fast, like my brain just associated with something else. I'm like, wait, you're talking about Men in Black. It's like, yeah, no, I would definitely not know about that. So, all right. The more you know. Mr. Monopon donated and said, the last place I visited in Japan is Osaka and Mind or just Mind. I'm not sure. Oh no, maybe you said the last place I visited in Japan is Osaka. And mind you, Osaka is terribly crowded and things didn't go according to plan. Oh dang. Well, I mean, I guess nothing ever goes 100% according to plan on vacation. You know, just because it's, you know, especially when you're in a really crowded, busy area, like it's, sometimes you just gotta wing it, you know, but vacations are for surprises, I suppose. Cyberman donated and said, well, I thought you would put them in your room. They were meant to put small things like jewelry and candy or your office use or office use, but the trophy was for your 100. Oh yeah, you made me the trophy with the lights. I do remember that. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I try to make use of the things that people brought me. It's just, I guess it just reminded me, because I know before I was meaning to tell you guys, because I would feel so guilty if I had to get rid of some stuff you guys gave me. But I was just thinking of, because since we were doing a lot of cleaning in the house, like some summer cleaning, and I was trying to get rid of a bunch of clutter, like I'm getting towards max capacity. So just keep that in mind, for whenever you send me stuff, just so people know. Like a bunch of you know, if you want to send me like a little something, you know, but if you're sending me a lot of little trinkets, I may not be able to keep them all, at least at this point. Right now, I still have the capacity to keep them, but in a little bit, I might not be able to. I just wanted to be honest. But no, yeah, I do have all your little trinkets. I appreciate them, Cyberman. I think my favorite one was the mushroom. I think you gave me 2 mushrooms, actually, but I know there was one mushroom. I think it's the one that's next to me over here, the one that has like some silver designs on it. I think I liked that one the most. Harith Razak Harith donated and said, oh no, what do you call a faraway couch? So far. You guys want me to disintegrate. You guys are doing a good job at it. Jonathan the Gamer donated and said, any plans for Spidergirl? Not particularly at the moment. And that's not to say, I mean, I thoroughly love doing Spidergirl, and currently it's still standing. She is one of the girls that still gets me the most views, so it's not like I am discouraged from doing her. I just sadly don't have an idea at the moment. Thankfully, Mr. Shmee gave me an idea a few weeks ago, so if all y'all have any ideas, and you are more than free to suggest them, obviously that doesn't mean that's 100% guaranteed I'll be able to do it as a video, but you never know. Could inspire me in some way, and we could bring her back. So currently there are no plans because my brain just hasn't come up with anything, but if I'm able to come up with something, then sure, we can bring her back. I have absolutely no issues with that. Mr. Wanapon donated. After I read Mr. Wanapon's donation, I'm going to switch over to Kofi real quick because I know I've missed some Kofis. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I've been to Universal Studios in Osaka. I've been to the Sing Live on stage in the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. They've got quite the advanced costumes. I am sure they have very advanced costumes and puppetry. Like, that's one of the reasons why I think it'd be really cool to, like, just visit the different parks in Japan, just because it would just be cool to see how they do things. Like, I don't know. Honestly, overall, just like seeing Japan in general, I think would be really cool. So, no, I am so glad that you got to see a bunch of different stuff there, because it definitely sounds like you had a lot of fun. Good, good, good. Okie dokies. We're gonna check on Kofi real quick. I'm just double checking where I left off. I read Mr. One Upon's last, so let's reload. Alright, hold on. Oh goodness, we gotta scroll down a bit. I think the last one I read was Adams, I believe. Okay, Adams. Let's go to yeah, we got one from Wicked Penguin. Let's see. It says, what I got planned for the summer. What you got planned for the summer? Let's see what you got planned for the summer. Oh, so it's Neko, me, and Cobalt. So, oh, me, not me. It's Bobby. Sorry, Neko Bobby. Sorry, I just said me, and I realized it's not me. It's Bobby. All right. All right, so we're just gonna... Cobalt's gonna have my regular voice just for the sake of simplicity, and Bobby, we're just gonna, since I know Bobby says that he has a really deep voice, he's gonna have the stereotypical girl guy voice. Like when girls try to do guys' voices and they sound like this. Sounds terrible. We're gonna do that. So, all right. So Neko says,
so Penguin, any plans for this summer?
It says Bobby takes out a folder as Italy national anthem plays. Oh yeah, a lot of recipes. SpongeBob and Gumball quotes. Cobalt, panic. Oh, panic looking. And some chowder quotes. Hey yo! The hey yo was, by the way, Cobalt. Well, you know what, Bobby? That sounds like a good summer. It sounds like you got a good summer going on. Alright, we got 2 donations from Shogo. They're, 2 out of 2. There we go. So Shogo donated and said, this is one of my favorite edits of the Clone Wars ever. It's the episode where Obi-Wan fakes his own death and he can steal... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And so he can steal the persona and face of his killer in order to sneak in with Cad Bane's group. But Anakin doesn't know it's actually Obi-Wan, and so he kicks him right in the crotch. It's hilarious. Oh no! Oh, dang. Hold on, let me see. I've been rewatching the Clone Wars, so... Ooh! They even did a sound effect. It was like, got blasted. Dang, man, poor Obi-Wan. He didn't deserve that. He did not deserve that. Ooh, oof. I guess thankfully he's a Jedi. There's, you know. Anyways, Neb donated and said, so it's Rebel GF and Goth GF. So, I think Goth GF's voice is... I'm trying to remember what she sounds like. Because it's not like Rebel. It's not as gravelly. It's a deeper voice, but it's like more... There's no gravel to it. So, we'll try our best. Goodness. Alright. So, we'll start with Rebel. Rebel says... What kind of music do you listen to? Feel free to look. You listen to... How do you pronounce that? Evan Sense? Evane. Wait, there's an E there. Evane Sense? We're gonna say Evane Sense, and I'm assuming that's incorrect. I just want everybody to know I don't know what this band is. Let's try this again. What kind of music do you listen to? Feel free to look. You listen to Evane Sense. Are you assuming just because I'm goth? Well, no, I actually really like Evane Sense. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. You guys have to remember, I don't really listen to a lot of music or bands, or I don't keep track of that at all. So, just keep that in mind. If you ever tell me a band that seems really obscure, maybe it's not obscure, and you guys know exactly who that is. I don't know. Okie dokies. Oh my goodness. Kuro. I shouldn't say that meanly. That was a very big donation, but I know why he did this. Ah, goodness gracious. I need to keep my mouth shut. I was talking about my garden, and I nonchalantly mentioned how much I spent on the garden, and I guess he has decided to reimburse me personally. Kuro, my goodness. You're too nice, Kuro. Kuro generously donated and said, here is the garden investment. Yup, there it is. I knew it because that was the amount I mentioned to him. Yeah, that is true. I spent $140 on my garden currently. I'm probably going to spend more. Let's see what Kuro says. Kuro says, here's the garden investment we talked about. Hope it helps, lol. Can't stay, unfortunately, as I am still at work. Big sad. Much love to you and the Wholesome Yates, and have a great stream. P.S. Tell Kiwi to check you know what. I gotta start plotting, else I'll rope Mama into it. Do not rope her into anything. What are you doing? Kuro, listen. I literally can't scold you right now because you gave me a very generous donation, so I would feel guilty if I did. But what are you doing? What are you doing? You're scaring me. Oh gosh. Kuro is a cunning man. So whenever he says he's plotting something, I know that he's actually plotting something. This is not a ploy. This is not a joke. Oh gosh. All right. What do you need my sister for? I mean, she's a little capitalist. So I could only imagine what you're gonna bribe her. What you're gonna bribe her to do. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Kuro, thank you so much for the big donation. I appreciate it. My garden fund appreciates it because I saw how much I was spending on seeds and saplings and plants, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, this is crazy. And I still want to get more, which is just nuts. But anyways, thank you, Kuro, and I hope your I hope your day at work goes well, because I know that you deal with a lot of extreme and sometimes crazy cases. So hope you're doing all right. All right. But no, thank you, Kuro. Actually, how long ago was that? 28 minutes? Oh my gosh. He's probably long gone. Dang. I'm sorry, Kuro. I apologize. Let's see. Inept donated, and so this is Inept and Celeste. So Inept is just going to be my voice for the sake of simplicity. So Inept says, you know, it's really hard to do anything with your tail wrapped around me. Oh, you love it. Wait, what? Sorry, the quote from Celeste is confusing me a little bit. I'll say what she says. I'm a little confused, but maybe I'm just not getting it. Let me do this again. You know it's really hard to do anything with your tail wrapped. Sorry. You know it's really hard to do anything with your tail wrapped around me. Oh, you love it. Hello, Tori. I'm excited to commission you. Do I need to continue? How did you get that? I have my sources. Oh, are you saying? Okay, maybe I get it now. Sorry, I've done so many commissions, I can't remember. So I'm assuming you've done a commission in the past where she, like, had her tail coiled around you, is what I'm assuming. Okay. It makes a little more sense now. Before I was like, what? I'm like, why is this in the middle of her dialogue? Anywhoosies. Grenand the Great donated and said, hey, yeah, so I was going to art school next month, and I was wondering if you had any advice. I'm kind of nervous about it. Well, it's hard to say. It depends on what art program you have. I know, like, depending on the school you go to, it depends on, like, if your art program provides, like, you know, different, specific, things to focus on, like whether you're going to be majoring in, like, digital arts, or, you know, or you're majoring in, like, what is it again? Graphic design, or, you know, 2D, 3D, 4D, or, you know, like, it just, or there was another one too that was in the program, but anyways, so it just depends. I know depending on, like, what the school offers, sometimes they don't offer, like, really, like, why can't my brain think of the word? But, you know, really, like they don't really zone in on a specific field, like, in particular. So I will say what I had to do is I did have to do some classes and courses that had nothing to do with what I wanted to do. So it can be difficult at times, and you know, I guess the main thing is try, because I don't really know specifically what you're going into or what is offered, but try your best with every course that you do to make work in it that is pertaining to what you want to do, I guess, as your future occupation or future, or for portfolio purposes. Because, you know, as I was going through classes, sometimes I just wanted to get it done because I was like, this has nothing to do with what I'm doing for the future. Like, I had to do wood shop, and I'm like, I'm just trying to do like comics and like illustration. What is this? So, but, which obviously, how are you going to make woodshop pertain to that? I don't know. But, you know, I guess like try to really soak in as much information as you can, because I feel like sometimes I wish I maybe tried to utilize the class more, just because at the time I was a bit too overwhelmed to really like, you know, like utilize it as much. But I guess I'd recommend that. And also I'd recommend, you know, making use of any facilities that are there, because it can be really useful, like especially in my even though like I don't really do metalwork for a living, I did learn how to do it, and it's really cool. And I had access to a lot of like different kilns and like just machinery and stuff that's really expensive, and like I could not like have as my own studio. So if there are studios available to you and you actually do enjoy doing that, if they have like, you know, open hours for you to go in, and sometimes you're like, I don't really know if I want to. If you, like, I'd utilize it 100% because it really is worth it. And overall, when I was in, sorry, this is gonna be such a long explanation because like I have a lot to say, but I'll try to sum it up really fast. There were a lot of professors who have a certain idea of what art is. And especially if you're in a fine arts program, like, you know, I think like once you get into digital art or like 3D modeling stuff, like it's just, art is so vast in like how you can utilize it and sell it and monetize it, that I don't think a lot of the professors, depending on like how you're like, just depending on like I guess what professor you have, like sometimes they just don't really understand what you're trying to do. So don't let that discourage you, because I legit had a professor say to me before, like with some of my cartoon drawings that I did, because you know like the Tim Burton-esque drawings I do, like sometimes like for the streams and stuff, like I do that on the side for like other characters that I have. And I did a comic for that specifically, and she just outright did not like it. She was like, I don't like what you're doing. And I'm just like, okay, how do I fix it? And she's like, I don't know. And so sometimes you can just be stuck between a rock and a hard place with like, you're just like so discouraged. You're like, man, like this is like what I want to do, and this is the style that I have. Like, is this gonna work? You know, so don't let that discourage you, I guess, because I will say some teachers, honestly, and I don't mean this to be mean to them, but they really don't know what they're talking about. Because you'll have people who are praising a dot on a piece of paper, which is like not my thing, but it's some people's thing. So, yeah, my main advice is to just work hard at what you really want to do and what you want your job to be, and try to hone a style and utilize those years on creating that style and creating a portfolio. And if anybody like really like, you know, knocked you down on like what you're doing, I mean, obviously it's important to listen to criticism and critique, because that's going to make you grow. But if it's like at the core of what you want to do, sometimes they just don't know what they're talking about. So there you go. But overall, just do what you want to do. And sometimes it might seem a little bit discouraging at times, but I can say that there are so many ways now with the digital age and how to utilize your work. And I guess there are many opportunities that you can make for yourself, is what I'm saying. You have to work at it. It's not, you know, it's not like easy, but you can. And so yeah, there's so many different ways you can utilize it nowadays. So there you go. There is my freaking TED Talk. I feel like I need to shut up now. All right, let's see. Goodness, I'm probably so far behind. Where am I at? Stephen Flores donated and said, compliment of the day! The compliment of the day? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. It let's see. It says, compliment of the day. Tori, your warmth and creativity have a way of making even the smallest moments feel special. Aw. It's clear how much heart you put into everything you do, and it generally brightens the day for many of us. Thank you for being such a beautiful presence in the community. We love you, Wholesome Queen. Sending virtual hugs to you from me. Oh, thank you, Steven. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. It's you know, I mean, it is nice to be, you know, complimented on, you know, when you put work into something. So I do appreciate that. So thank you. I appreciate you too, Steven. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all of you guys. So thank you. Very, very sweet. Oh, we have a 3-part donation from Shogo. Let us read. Shogo says, Monday was my little sister's birthday, and a long time ago when she would go to Taco Bell, she would always steal my tacos and Baja Blast all the time. So I thought I'd go to her resting place so she could steal a few more tacos again while I was wishing her happy birthday. Oh, that's sweet. It says, while I was there, we also talked about a certain Sun Pony. I'll give you some hints on who she is. She has 4 feet of luscious hair. She's kind, gorgeous, and she's a short stick, but also super intimidating at the same time. Very beautiful when angry too. Stoic and acts nonchalant most of the time, but really has the biggest loving heart ever. You can probably guess who she is. You know her very well. Well, Shogo, that's very sweet that you talked to your sister about me. I'm glad I was introduced. I was an honor. But no, that's very sweet, Shogo. I'm glad you shared some more tacos and Baja Blast with her. That's a very sweet story. Very, very sweet. I hope you enjoyed your time there. Very, very sweet. My goodness, I feel like I just had such a high honor bestowed upon me. I got introduced to the sister of Shogo. Whoopsie daisy, I'm losing my place. There we go. There we go. Here's something from Egrich. Oh my goodness. I probably need more water from all that talking. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Egrich said, this is just Cheerleader saying this? Okay, let's see. So Cheerleader says... I can't remember what the cheerleader's voice was like. I think it was like mine, but just slightly higher, so that's what we're gonna do. So the cheerleader says, hello, Cheryl. Oh, hello, Cheryl speaking. It's been a while, hasn't it? Time really flies. A lot has happened, got some new faces, lost a few, but hey, things have worked out well, haven't they? Oh yeah, I have something to say. So, Iron, I think it was. I heard a lot about you and your odd little friend. He speaks highly of you, said a lot of nice things, but I'll let him tell you what. I know things have been rough, and a lot has hurt you. Even I hurt you, even if unintentionally. Yeah, sorry for not being around. But hey, you've made it this far. You still have great friends, and they care about you. So hey, keep at it, and I'm sure everything will work out. See you later. I'm assuming this is because poor little Iron is sick. Poor Iron. Iron, I hope you get better. The stomach flu is the worst. Oh, we have a 2-part donation from Shogo, which says, best girl, there is this new girl at work who keeps trying to flirt with me. I think she might have a crush on me by her behavior. Would it be alright if next time she tries to flirt with me, I can call you on Discord and hand the phone over to her so you can pretend to be my girlfriend and you tell her I'm yours and she needs to leave me alone and go away, please? Shogo! 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 No! Shogo, this poor girl. I mean, listen, I understand, okay? You don't have to like everybody that way. That's fine. But at least tell her, don't lie. You know, just be like, hey, like, I mean, or maybe, who knows? Maybe she's a sweet girl and maybe if you give her a chance, you'll like her. You never know. Shogo. Shogo, please. Shogo! Listen. Shogo. You never know. Maybe just give her like one little chance. Just give her one little chance. Maybe she's really sweet. And then maybe you'll learn that you actually like her. And if you don't, you can do the thing where you're like, hey, you know what? I think we're just better at being friends, because I just want to be your friend. And if she's a cool, chill gal, which I'm sure she is, she'll be like, that's fine. I'll be happy to be your friend. And then you gain a friend. Don't lie to her. My goodness. I'm not going to be a pretend girlfriend, Shogo. Goodness gracious. And who knows, maybe she's not even flirting with you. Maybe she's just being nice to you. You know, like I know like sometimes there's like mixed signals, but I mean, like, I don't really know what she's done. Shogo, Shogo, you have to be a big boy and you have to deal with this. Okay, I'm not gonna save you from this, Shogo. Come on. Just give her a chance, okay? I mean, granted, I understand, like, maybe you just, there's no sparks at all, because maybe you spend time with her, maybe you're just like, you know what, she's just not the gal for me. That's totally fair. But at least just, you know, just let it be, you know? If she ever asks you out or whatever, just be like, oh, sorry, you know, I just think of you as a friend, but I appreciate it, but hey, we can still hang out sometime, or I don't know. But, like, no, I'm not doing that, Shogo. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. My goodness. I was not expecting that. That's fun. My goodness. Hernand the Great donated and said, I have an idea for the Spidergirl video. Spidergirl is after a new vigilante around her neighborhood. And after confronting them, she learns it's the listener. They explain because they want to help her with the crime fighting and lessen the stress for her. Oh, okay. So like there's like a vigilante in town who's like, excuse me, that's fighting crime, and she's like, oh gosh dang it, and so she's a vigilante herself. So she's attacking another vigilante, or I guess confronting them. I guess she's just confronting them, not attacking them. So that could be interesting. That could be interesting. You never know. You never know. The Neb donated and said, oh, this is Rebel, Spidergirl, and Calamity. All right. So SB Spidergirl, R is Rebel, and C is Calamity. Let's see. Hey, have you seen Calamity? Yeah, she's right here. And then Calamity emerges. Tattletale. So, what are you two doing? We're just hanging out. Please tell me you weren't causing trouble. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong person. We were just hanging out. Please tell me you weren't causing trouble. Are you two going to answer me? No. Goodness gracious. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Calamity and Rebel like having a night on the town? It would just be I'm sure it would be chaos. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my gosh! Bobby! Oh my goodness. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to kill your ears. I thought it said $25. It is not $25. It's a zero beside the 25. Bobby donated and said, perhaps something towards the pool fund, as I know how expensive it can get. Don't worry, I got enough and it cost, and I got enough and all it cost was my skin now having a bit of a farmer's tan right now. Oh no, Bobby! Dude, oh gosh. Okay, if you have a farmer's tan, that's fine, but like hopefully your skin isn't like burned, since you said all it did was cost your skin. Oh gosh, I've seen people get real bad sunburn and it's not fun. So I hope you did not get sunburned, Bobby. I hope you did not get sunburned. But thank you so much, Bobby. That is really sweet of you, Bobby. I really thank you so much. That is very sweet of you. Cause yeah, I was really looking. I was actually not probably this past week. I've been looking at above ground pools for the fam, just to see if I can put it up this summer. We were debating on whether or not I should get one because of the tree stuff. But I really do think I want to try to get one because it's so hot, and I think it would be fun. Just something, to cheer up my bro. So thank you so much, Bobby. That's really, really sweet of you. Aw, thank you, Bobby. I will definitely put that aside towards the pool fund for whenever we do get an above ground pool. So thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it would fit in the yard. It would fit in the yard. I know I saw someone asked how big my yard is. It would fit. I mean, I'm not gonna get it's not gonna be like massive, you know, but, you know, just an above ground pool. If I'm able, you know, I'm not like building a pool inside of the ground, but like, you know, the one that's like above the ground. So, but no, well, thank you, Bobby. Thank you for sacrificing your skin for me to have a pool. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. But no, thank you so much, Bobby. I will put it aside, and I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. All right, let's read some of the super chats because I'm definitely behind on that too. Let's crap. No. Okay. Neb donated and said, also, before I forget, there was someone at the event that did some very accurate Chris Farley impressions, and they were a delight. Oh my goodness, that sounds fabulous, Neb. Oh, I wish I could see it. I love Chris Farley, in case anybody didn't know. So, my goodness. Oh, that's awesome, Neb. I'm glad you had a good time. That sounds like an awesome, awesome time, especially with Chris Farley impressions. Wicked Penguin donated and said, so Kuro dropped a Kofi. I think you should check it out. Oh my goodness, I really am behind. This is like a donation telling me to check out Kuro's donation. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for letting me know, Bobby, in case I didn't check on Kofi. I appreciate it. Huh, that's an interesting... Sorry, I was scrolling and I see Mr. Smee came up with a pretty other good idea. It's so funny. His own comment starts with Great minds think alike. Here, you know what? We'll just copy and paste that in this little sticky note. Boop. There you go. There you go. Ty donated and said, I have a joke about kites, but it would just go over your head. Ty. Mr. Wanafon donated and said, I've also been to Nintendo World. I had pictures with Princess Peach and the Mario Brothers, but I managed to go on 2 rides, the Mario Kart and the Yoshi ride, and the line to the rides are not so organized. Yeah, I'm assuming it's pretty crowded. I mean, there's really been no time. The only time I think is when I took my I think the one time when I went to Disney, and it was towards the evening time, and everybody was way more interested in obviously going to like Galaxy's Edge or other places, or maybe because even the fireworks were going off. I don't know. Maybe the fireworks weren't going off. I don't remember, but nobody was in line. It was a ghost town for like the aerial ride. I don't know what it's called, but you know the aerial seashell ride, you go to Seashell, and it's not super exciting or anything, but no one was there. There was in the line, like, walking through the area where the line like is, like you're walking like through the maze of like, you know, row after row of where the line is. It's insane how long the line could be. But my bro's like, I'm gonna run, because he could, and he starts like running through the area. It's so funny and it's so bizarre because usually in any line at Disney you're going at like 1 mile an hour, but here he's just Naruto running through the line. So, but anywho, that was so bizarre to go to a Disney ride that was like no one was there. It was really weird. Like no one was there. Like even when we got to the front of the line, it was just the worker there, and they were like, "Hey," we're like, "Hey," and then we went on a second time just because it was just fun. It felt exhilarating to go through a Disney ride with no one on it. It was crazy. I mean, the park's so big, you think some people would be there, but no one was there. It was crazy. I don't really know what to say. There we go. Sky Triker? But anyway, Sky donated and said, Spidergirl SG idea. Spidergirl saves Calamity, the listener, with Listener. Listener sees Spidergirl fighting for her life on TV, uses Calamity to come to her rescue. Yeah, I mean, it might be hard to do like a fighting scene, particularly with my videos. I've always had a challenge with that, but that sounds, I mean, like as a concept, like honestly, I wish I had time to do like mini comics, because I do have a lot of ideas that it's hard for me to make as an audio, but that does sound like a pretty cool idea. Like that, I actually even thought of that before, like That's why I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do a video like that, but if I ever did, that's why I implanted the notion that Calamity sometimes is like with the listener just for like safety purposes, because Spider-Girl's always worried about them. So like, what if she was in trouble? Then oh cool, like then Calamity would be like literally taking over the listener's body even before the listener could even like comprehend. Listener would be like, oh man, maybe we should help her, and then Calamity's already on it. She's like, we're going, bro. Just jumping out the window, and you're like, oh shoot. But anywhoosies. Everyone's like, wake me up. Oh, is that the wake me up inside? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That emo music. The emo days. Bro, I knew all the scene kids. All the scene emo kids. They always look so cool. I was like, yeah. And then I at one point, I did style my hair more kind of like in a slightly emo-ish way. I mean, I didn't do the whole like straightener thing because my hair was already pretty straight, but I tried to cut it so it had like some fringe. But anywhoosies. I remember those days. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, the next day I went to Osaka Expo for the Monster Hunter Bridge experience. Ooh. I got the tickets, but I was unable to get the reservation for it. It blows. Oh, dang, I'm sorry. Still sounds really cool, though. I'm sorry that you couldn't get the reservation, though. I am so sorry. So very sorry. It does suck when you can't get to something. It's like, sometimes can be very, very infuriating. Oh, Mr. Wanapon donated and said, but at least I've tasted jiggly cheesecake. Oh yeah, I've seen that. And been to a pig cafe, holding and stroking little piglets. Imagine that. Oh, that sounds so cute. You know who should go there? Piggies. It's been forever since Piggies has been here. But I just thought like a piglet cafe, that's where Piggies belongs. With his kind. Piggies with little piggies. Makes sense. Little piglets. Mitch donated and said, going to Spain next year and it's gonna feel weird without my friend this time. Having Juan, oh my gosh, always did me a load of good. Mr. Juan. Regardless, I hope your time to Spain is a very good one. Oh my goodness. I'm talking so much. My throat's like, bro, you gotta chill out. There we go. My throat just needed a second to like recover. Cyberman donated and said, Shogo's lies are getting more desperate now. LOL. Well, he's not lying. I mean, he's telling the truth that he wants me to lie. So, but yeah, no, I know, though. But yeah, Shogo, I mean, if you're not interested in her, that's fine. I'm not pressuring you to go out with anybody, but just tell her straight up. You don't need to make up a fake girlfriend or anything like that. Like, you know, I mean, just be honest, you know. I mean, I've had a person before who I just thought of as a friend, you know, take an interest in me, but I was like, you know, I wasn't like I made up a fake boyfriend. I was like, oh, like, you know, I just think of you as a friend, you know, like I'm, you know, I just hope you understand that, you know, and it was fine, and it's chill, and it's fine. Like, if you're in a, you know, if you just be respectful and kind, and, you know, respectful of their feelings, and you just tell them the truth. I mean, obviously it's gonna be disappointing, but it's better than making up a fake girlfriend. Alright, hold on. Let me check my Streamlabs, make sure I didn't miss any Kofis, because the chat's just been flying everywhere. Just making sure. Okay, Mitch, thank you for the donation. I don't think, for the pure fact that I'm not gonna read what you said, but thank you for the donation. No, I did not. I don't know the name of Evan since I don't know band names, okay? Back in the day when I was younger, okay, I didn't like, I mean, if there was a song on, like, maybe I recognized it, you know, or like I maybe knew a song, but I didn't know the name of the song. I didn't know the band. I just wasn't that kind of, it just wasn't my thing, you know? As I said, I really wasn't, I was a very odd creature, and I still am a very odd creature. Alright, here, let me check on the Kofis, because I definitely know I missed some of those. Okie dokies, let me look. Shogo donated and said, the recorder I gave you in one of the fan mails, the one I did with the Asterian voice, it has some songs on it. I was wondering if you listened to them. The recorder. I think, yeah, I still have it. I don't think I've taken the time to listen to it, but I still have it somewhere. I keep everything that everybody gives me, but I don't think I've listened to them yet. Just to be honest, because I don't want to lie. I do have it though. It is here. But yeah, I haven't listened to all of them yet, sadly. I do apologize. Cyberman donated and said, oh, so Spider Tori. Spider Tori and Psy. Okay, hopefully I can read this correctly. I see everything's kind of together, so I apologize if I don't say this right. But Spider Tori says, Cyburn, where, how are those my spare web shooters? And then Psy says, yeah, but they're mine now. Mwahahaha. Spidergirl says, give those back right now, or I'll web your butt back to home myself. Gosh. Sai says, never, sticks tongue out and blows raspberries at her. And then I guess Spider-Girl gasps and says, you dare raspberry me? You're dead now. I mean, Spider-Man, you can steal her web shooters if you want, but she can pick up a whole dang car, so you better be careful. Wicked Penguin donated and said, perhaps something to help with the tan. At least I hope it is. Ooh. Is this another recipe, Wicked Penguin, Mr. Bobby? Let's see. Okay, Kat the lifeguard. Thank you for clarifying, because I said Kat. I'm like, who's Kat? Kat the lifeguard and Cheryl. Is Cheryl the cheerleader? I just want to clarify that before I start reading. Here, Bobby, I'm gonna wait to read yours until I know exactly who that is. Is Cheryl the cheerleader? Someone can just say yes or no. That would be helpful. Oopsie daisy. See, Mitch donated and said, got a new guy working this week. His name's George, and he doesn't know if he prefers dating men or women, so we just call him Bi-Curious George. Oh my goodness. I mean, hey, you know, he doesn't know yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Why is this? Oh, so Cheryl is the cheerleader. Wait. Cheryl is the... Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. I'm glad I got that right. Mr. Wadapan donated and said, anyway, how's your family, Kotori? My family's doing all right. We're busy. Sometimes it could be, you know, just regular life stuff. Keeps you on your toes. But, no, we're doing all right. So thank you for asking. All right, so let's read what Bobby has to say since I... Okay, let's see. So, okay, so Kat's the life... I think the lifeguard I gave more of a generic tomboy voice, if I recall, I think. Okay. So Kat is stretching, so we'll just do regular stretching voices. What are you doing, Kat? Well, summer's coming up and I'm planning to get ready for the summertime. I think I can really help with the Cheryl. It says Cheryl looks at the demands for her, not many. Wait, what? Cheryl looks at the demands for her, not many. Wait, I'm assuming maybe she's looking at like a clipboard sheet, maybe? Anyways, and then Kat says, but why? Wait, sorry, I'm just confused. Hold on. That's what I'm saying so much time. I think I can really help with the... Oh, maybe, wait, maybe is Kat, like, not getting in for being a cheerleader? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Let me just read this again. I may not understand it, but I'll read it. What are you doing, Kat? Well, summer's coming up, and I'm planning to get ready for the summertime. I think I can really help with the... But why?
There, Kat. I know how you feel.
Cheryl, can I...
Of course, Kat, of course.
And Cheryl's hugging her. Kat hugs her back. You know, Cheryl, you're pretty cool for a cheerleader.
Thanks. I'm actually a bit of a tomboy, just have to wear this uniform.
Wait, what? So looks at the demands for her, not many. Sorry, I'm still a little confused, but I'm glad they're sharing a hug. That's really cute. Bro, they're breaking them stereotypes. The cheerleader and the lifeguard are friends. The more tomboyish lifeguard. And then she learns that, in fact, the cheerleader is a tomboy herself. Go figure. She's like, wait, you're a tomboy too? Dang. That means we can hang out. Ty donated and said, why was the cow such a heartthrob on the farm? He was the talker. Oh, Ty. Oh, Ty. Oh, Ty. Ty. Oh, it's an attempt at a fourth wall break. Okay. All right. I got you. Sorry, I was thinking of it based in like their reality. So I was like, demands for what? So you mean like since both Lifeguard and Cheryl don't have a lot of videos, I'm assuming is what you mean. Okay. Got you. Oh, we have a donation from Sugar. A Tassi. Also, you guys, I was actually able to fix the knot in my thing, so it's going along pretty nice. Hopefully this dress comes together well. Alright, let's see. Oh, actually there's 2 donations. There's one, oh, here it is, the second one, 2 out of 2. Sugar donated and said, in your audio last night, the roomie talks about eyes being a mirror to the soul, and that's super true. You can tell a lot about who a person is by looking into their eyes. So since all the GIFs in the channel are based on you, that means zooming into their eyes on the thumbnails means they get a glimpse of your eyes. Art imitating life. So I can tell by their eyes that you're an incredibly gorgeous woman with a headstrong girl boss attitude. Well, I can't deny that, Shogo. I can't deny that. But, yeah, I wish my eyes were this golden. I feel like, I don't know, my brown eyes aren't like really like dark brown eyes, but they're not like hazel either. But they can look kind of golden if you shine the sun in it. It freaking hurts. But I've tried to get shot because like honestly it does look pretty cool. I will admit, like before I was like man, like my brown eyes are boring, but if the sun hits your brown eyes just right, it looks pretty cool sometimes. So I legit tried to angle my face. I was trying to like take some photos of myself like at the lovely golden hour, and I was trying to get the sun to hit my eyes just right so they glowed a bit. And dear God, I was I don't mean to look at the sun, but you like angle your face so the sun shines on your face a certain way. And my gosh, it was painful, but my eyes looked really cool, so I'll take it. So, yeah, man. I wish my eyes were just as golden as that naturally without the sun blasting in it. But I thank you. Thank you very much, Rogo. Very, very kind of you to say. But yeah, no, I do like my brown eyes. Not to misconstrue that. I do like my brown eyes. I just think it'd be cool if they were a bit more glowy. I mean, I didn't look at the sun. I had the sun kind of like shine, like I angled my face so the sunlight was going, like it was like angling, so it was like shining kind of like through my eyes in a way. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I know, Zachy. Yeah, it is perfect for some photo shoots, but your eyes do pay the price. I mean, obviously, do not look at the sun. I'm not saying that. I was not looking directly into the sun. It was more like the sun was like, the beams of light, the way I angled my face were like shining on my eyes, like at an angle, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to describe that. But I was not looking at the sun, so you can be rest assured I was not damaging my eyes. Or at least, I don't know if rays of light in your eyes can damage it, but I'm pretty sure if like, you look at the sun, it definitely damages your eyes. So anyways. Oh my gosh, Mitch, you like making edgy jokes. I don't think I can read this, but thank you so much for the donation. My goodness. Oh, please don't be blind. Please don't be blind. Zarul. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Well, thank you. I'm glad my eyes glow just naturally, even though I don't think they do. Not that you guys would know, but they definitely glow in the thumbnails, that's for sure, because I add an add glow layer manually. See, sometimes, you know, you just gotta... Or you just Photoshop your eyes to glow, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, I was like, you know what? I can just make my eyes glow if I wanted to. That's the joys of being an artist. If you're like, man, the sun just didn't hit my eyes just right, I can make it. I can do that myself. Actually, why the heck is my Omen Gaming Hub coming up right now? Get out of here. Wait, I didn't read your dono, Natasha? I apologize. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I missed it. I apologize. Oh no. Natasha donated and said, gosh dang it, get out of here, Omen. Sorry, not a bad Omen. It's like my Omen Gaming Hub, whatever the heck that is. Natasha donated and said, breaking stereotypes, I, the tomboy goth girl, was dating the hyper-femme cheerleader in high school. Ignore that I was a jock. That's not important. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go, y'all. There you go. I don't know how I missed that. I apologize. Oh, thank you for the ice cream cone, Ty. Thank you, thank you. Where are we at? Here we go. Sheffy donated and said, heyo, hope things are good on your end. I won't be around for next week's stream, going out of state for a bit. All this talk about giving out ideas reminds me that you have an email saved for me with a lot of Jinx ideas. I know it's not the same series, but it just came to mind. Wait. You have an email saved for me. Wait, what do you mean it's not the same series? I thought, what do you mean? Next week's stream. Talk about ideas reminds me. Oh, so you mean like maybe ideas for the Spidergirl series is what you're talking about. Got you. But yeah, no, yeah. I know that you gave me, I think it was like a list or a Google Doc of ideas or something like that. So yes, I think I do have that saved. But no, thank you for stopping by, Sheffy. Sorry you kept making next week, but I completely understand. Life is busy. So regardless, I hope you have a good and fun time with whatever you're doing next weekend. And yeah, thank you for saying hello. We shall greatly miss you, but I hope you have a good time. Neb donated and said, I think it's funny that everyone wants superpowers for a Spider-Girl video, and I suggest we only temporarily get powers and we're legit... I suggest we only temporarily get powers and we're legitimately terrified, lol. Yeah, exactly. I really want you guys to stay as citizens, and obviously since I'm the, I make the video, that's probably what's gonna happen, FYI. But anywho, no, I like the dynamic of the superhero and the citizen. I think that's the whole point of this, and how you guys are strong in just different ways, and I think she really does crave that normalcy that you guys can give her, and that's why you guys work well together. But yeah, I mean, if you guys were to get like superpowers or be like have calamity take you over for a little bit, it would be very much temporary. You know, just for like just in case, you know, you need just Spider-Girl needs a little pick me up, you know, needs a little help. There you go. Because everyone needs help sometimes. But yeah, no, you. I feel like though afterwards, since I mean, if you're not used to it, it's probably gonna scare the crap out of you. So like, let's just say hypothetically, y'all, you know, are able to help, you know, I mean, think about it, right? Like, what's his name? Oh, gosh, oh, I feel so bad because I watched the movies. Oh gosh, what's his name? Eddie? Yeah, Eddie. Eddie from Venom, right? Like when Venom first took him over, he's like, holy crap! He's like, oh my gosh! Because it's very new. So I can definitely imagine like while the adrenaline rush is happening to obviously save Spider-Girl or help her out or whatever, afterwards you're like, oh my gosh, I just did that! I just jumped from 3 buildings and I landed on the ground and I lived! Like reality starts hitting you fast and you're like, oh shoot. Or even in the middle of battle you're like, oh my gosh, like are we gonna live? And then Calamity's like, shut up. We'll be fine. So yeah, it'd just be funny. That'd be funny. I could see that scenario happening. Probably wouldn't be very suitable for falling asleep, mind you, but just a funny scenario. Alright, let's check on some of the super chats. I think I heard some come in while I was reading that. Wicked Penguin donated and said the reason I always defend cheerleaders was because the one I knew were beyond kind and nice. Ironically, and I told Kokiri this, I got bullied by nerds of all things. That's so weird. That weird, but I mean I guess like anything's weird. But like yeah, honestly, I didn't really have I wouldn't say I ever got bullied by cheerleaders per se. The ones I was in contact weren't the best people, but they never like directly bullied me. I've heard a lot of stories of people getting bullied by cheerleaders though. Mainly it was like volleyball girls that I had like beef with, surprisingly enough. But yeah, I didn't have any beef with cheerleaders, but they just didn't seem like the kindest bunch, and I heard some stories. But other than that, I mean, I will say though, the group that was the most aggressive sometimes were some of the nerds back when I was in college. It was like, gosh dang, like we're supposed to be the rejects together. Why y'all trying to attack, bro? Like chill. You guys need to chill out. Who hurt you? Well, probably a lot, honestly. If we're nerds, a lot of people have hurt us. But, I mean, like you're not supposed to hurt me, man. I'm supposed to be your kin. So, I do understand that sometimes even nerds can be aggressive. So, I do see you there. But yeah, I guess it just depends. It really just depends on the person, right? Like, anyone can be a jerk. It doesn't matter what group you're a part of. So, it just depends, I guess. Mr. Wanapon donated, and... Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I'm also planning to make a video of me talking about my trip to Japan. So I hope you don't mind if I let you know once I've finished an upload. You're more than welcome to. Obviously, I don't know if I'll have the time to, actually, watch it and, actually watch the whole thing. But yeah, you're more than welcome to let me know when. I know you work on a lot of projects, and I love hearing about all the things that you make. So you are definitely more than welcome to. Definitely more than welcome to. Oopsie daisies, why is the chat frozen? I'm gonna have to reload the page. I hate when this happens. YouTube Studio really needs to like stop like freezing up. I don't know why it does this. Every single time I have to like reload it because it like no other tab does this. So I don't know. And my internet's fine, my Ethernet's plugged in. I just honestly think YouTube is having a freaking seizure right now. Yes, I know it needs to be reloaded. That's what I'm doing. My goodness. Thank you very kindly. There we go. Alex Jack donated and said, idea, committing war crimes with your PMC girlfriend. ASMR roleplay, Dom play PMC. What's a PMC? I don't know what that is. Is it military? Private military companies? Private military contractors? That's that's what it says online. I'm guessing anyways. Cyberman donated and said, I'm donating for a game night or just for list. If you're talking about the Apex list, you might already be on here, I think. I think you're already on here. Yeah, you are on here. I have it on a sticky note. So yes, the infamous note, the infamous list, you're on it. Yeah, let me just double check. Yes. I glanced at it, but then I thought, oh, maybe it wasn't, but I wanted to make sure it was since I said it was. So it is there. I promise. Let's see, Mitch donated and said, getting weird nightmares recently. Oh no. Getting weird nightmares recently of a Native American ghost woman who plays the accordion. Apparently her name's Pocahontas. Pocahontas. Oh my gosh. Actually, my due to being Polish, actually, partially, I'm like everything, you guys. I actually do have Native American, funnily enough, I am partially Native American and Polish. But no, yeah, my grandparents, we led polka music. They played a lot. Well, I should say my great grandparents, not my regular grandparents. Dang it, I thought she was like, I was a volleyball player, so I hope I made them slightly better in Cat's eyes. I mean, I'm sure there's some cool volleyball players out there. I'm sure there's some nice ones. I think, like, whatever core memories you make throughout, like, your younger years of, like, people, it, like, gives you a certain, like, aura to, like, how you view certain people. You know what I mean? Like, it's like volleyball girls really mean to me. I was like, well. So when I hear about a volleyball girl, I'm like, I gotta be careful. Like, I'm like, whoa, hold on. So, you know, yeah, no. So I'm glad to know that there are some nice volleyball gals out there. Private military company? I don't really know what that is. So, it's an interesting idea. I sadly don't know much about how to do the private military company. I apologize. I apologize for that yawn. Very unprofessional. Neb donated and said, I finally finished The Walking Dead after you convinced me to finish it and had to rewatch the Jealous Hunter GF. I really liked that video. Oh yeah, no, I honestly made that right around the time I was watching The Walking Dead. So, very heavily Daryl Dixon inspired. I just really like his character. I'm really disappointed in what they did with his own season that they did in France for some reason. I don't know why they decided to do that. I mean, maybe they wanted to show a different part of the world, which is fine. And I guess the language barrier does make it interesting, but, like, I don't know. And, like, eventually they brought in Carol anyways, and I know that, like, in the beginning, I don't think she signed off to, like, actually be in the season, because, like, she just wasn't interested in it. But, yeah, so, it's just, I don't know, but anywhoosies, I'm going off on a tangent that has nothing to do with what he said. Well, kind of a little bit, but anywhoosies, I'm glad that you finally finished The Walking Dead, and yeah, enjoying the Jealous Hunter video. I'm glad you like it. I appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch The Walking Dead again, and she'll come on back. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated and said, PMC is basically a mercenary company, but are somewhat allowed by certain governments to operate, but nowadays they're reduced to high security for VIPs. yeah, I don't know anything about that, so I wouldn't really know what to do. And interesting. Yeah, I had no idea. No idea. Mitch Donate said, yeah, my luck. I learned that I'm recently 0.6% Chinese. Oh, just like when I did those, I did like one of those like DNA like tests, and like you're 0.6%, like, I don't know what, like, I was all over the map. I was like, hold up. So like, it is crazy. Like everyone's always 0.6%, like some random thing that you didn't know. So it is really interesting to learn that. Wait, hold on. So Chinese. Wait, I'm 0.6% Chinese genetically. So my dogs plus cat just look at me nervously. Oh my gosh. No, Mitch, no. Oh my gosh, we actually have quite a few Kofis. Oh, thank you for the Rosenept. Thank you, thank you. The normal wheat. Where am I left at? Hold on. Okay, I think the last one I read was Nebs. I think it's funny that everyone wants the superpowers. Yes. Okay. Shogo donated and said, I read earlier in the Discord that Thane and his GF are having a Last Airbender marathon and even cooking recipes from the show. I really think you and I should do the exact same thing. We could even wait until it rains so it hits the windows and I'll make cookies. I pinky promise we'll have fun. I mean, hey, that sounds awesome, dude. Avatar Last Airbender, like, movie marathon, that's pretty lit. Honestly, I've even been debating having possibly a movie night in the Discord server. I just haven't found the time, but that'd be kind of cool. We have a movie night, y'all. I don't know exactly how I do it or when, but that'd be kind of fun. Pretty lit, y'all. Pretty lit. I'm sure it'd be definitely loads and loads of fun. Trepper donated and said, Hi Katori, hope you're having a good weekend. I'm celebrating an early birthday, so I won't be able to stay, and I'll ask my dumb question now. They're not dumb, Trepper, but anyways. It said, question 17. What's a more depressing meal? Few-day-old salad, oh gosh, or cereal with water, oh gosh. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I know someone who ate their cereal with water and they said it wasn't that bad. And from the pure fact that, like, it just isn't gonna taste more watery, but like it'll still have kind of the same composition. And like most of the flavor is gonna come from the cereal anyways, even though I know it's disgusting. I mean, I'm gonna eat the cereal with water, 100%. Like, a days old salad, that is vile. Okay, especially if the salad has the dressing on it. Like if you saved it with the dressing for some reason, nah. I mean, cause that's what I'm assuming, because you're saying a salad. Like if it was a pre-made salad, like if it's just like cut up lettuce and cucumbers in like a container, if you kept it in the fridge, that could probably stay pretty fresh. You know what I mean? I guess it depends on what kind of salad you're talking about. If you're talking about like a leftover salad, like that has the dressing on it and the croutons that are turning soft, that is nasty. I will not eat that. But if it's just like a pre-made salad that looks like the lettuce is still crunchy, you know what I mean? Then sure, but I don't think that's what you mean. So I will choose the cereal with water, 100%. 100%. You know what? That's a really good question, Trapper. That made me think about my life decisions. Appreciate it. Neb donated and said, the normal we give to Spider-Girl's not so normal life is what she loves about us. It lessens the chaos in her life, keeping her grounded, and her love makes us stronger. That's what I think too. I think it's just like, it's like a little bit of like, she can like escape from all that stuff with you. And, you know, I think just not even with you like trying, like you're just being a regular normal person that you are. And obviously being with her has made your life not so normal. But you know, like you're still, relatively speaking, despite having a superhero girlfriend, you still like are used to living a relatively normal life. Like, you know, it's not super crazy for you because you don't do all the stuff that she does. So, you know, maybe one day you're like, oh, I'll just go get a pizza for tonight, or oh, I stopped at the store and I did this. And so I think those little things that sound normal that you just do, or that you just subconsciously just do in your daily life, I think is awesome for her. I think she just really enjoys it. See, Severman donated and said, so after recounting, I actually sent you 12 because of the teacup bowls. Also, I'll try to send smaller things or just make more snacks, lol. Also, made fan art of Spider Tori and me. Remember to like. Also, am I your favorite chibi? I guess it depends on how many chibis we have in our community, because I love everyone equally. So yeah, it depends if there's any other chibis. But oh no, thank you for the fan art. That's so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Very, very cute. Oh my goodness, I just realized that Trepper also said he was celebrating an early birthday. Well, happy early birthday, Trepper. Oh my goodness, I was so deep in thought about the salad question and the cereal question, I forgot to say that. So happy early birthday, Trepper. My goodness, I almost forgot. 1 out of 5. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of donations from Shogo. 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5. All right, real quick though, I'm gonna read Bobby's is like right in between all of them. I'm gonna read Bobby's first real quick before I read all those. So Bobby donated and said, so I wanted to run this idea by you. Not a suggestion for a video, but one that I'm writing. A surface Neko helps out their veteran listener. You think people would like it considering the 4th of July is around the corner? Just your 2 cents on the idea. I mean, it's definitely unique. It's not something I would ever think of. I'm not really, I guess I would have to know the actual plot. As a synopsis on paper, it sounds like, obviously to most people it would be like a little like, you know, unconventional, maybe a little odd, but a lot of like what am I thinking of, like summaries of a story, like sound weird, you know what I mean, right? Like Scooby-Doo is a mystery gang that are a bunch of kids in a van with a talking dog. That sounds weird. So, I mean, I think honestly, if you make the plot like really engaging and interesting and, you know, the characters have a really good chemistry and there's like either, depending on whether it's supposed to be a comedy or something more heartfelt, like whatever, as long as the story is compelling in whatever genre you're writing it in, yeah, sure, go for it. I think that it could definitely work. Honestly, any prompt can work as long as you write it well. So, yeah, I mean, if that's something that you really want to create and you really think will be a fun story or just a unique story, then yeah, sure. Yeah, and especially you can always promote it, you know, especially as you said, 4th of July is coming soon. Yeah, you can definitely use it for that. So yeah, go for it, Bobby. I say go for it. Obviously, I don't know everything that you're planning with for it, so I can't really give too much critique just based on a simple prompt, but, yeah, I mean, as long as it has it's all about the plot, basically, the compelling storyline. If it has a good story, pretty much most things can work. Okay, let's read a Shogo's 5-part donation. No, Shogo, I don't know how to do your voice. It says, in your best Shogo impression. My Shogo impression is just going to be my voice, Shogo. I don't know how to do your voice. I can't. So we're just going to do our own voice for Shogo. So in our best Shogo impression, which will be my voice, it says... Oh crap. Wait, it says best girl? I have to be myself and you? Shogo, don't you know? My go-to for other people's voices is my own voice. I don't know how to do this now. Okay. We're just gonna give Shogo a generally deeper voice because Shogo does have a deeper voice than I do, as most males do. All right, let's see. Hold on. So we're just gonna give Shogo a slightly deeper voice than me. That's gonna be the easiest way to do this. So Shogo says, time to prove best girl is actually an exotic goddess. She can't hide it forever. And then I say, la-di-da. Whenever do I say la-di-da? But we gotta say what it says, so I guess I say, la-di-da, what a beautiful day. Shogo, you're gonna kill me. All right, let me just read this. La-di-da, what a beautiful day. Shogo puts down the mirror that can show the reflection of a goddess, but human skin. Shogo says, there we go. Now to hide next to this cliff. Oh my god. Shogo, don't hide next to the cliff. I can just see something bad happening. Anyways. Alright, so I say, what's this mirror doing here? Dang, girl, you looking fine. Bless, queen. Oh my gosh. So I say, I guess, in this I say, oh my gosh. What's this mirror do? Okay, I gotta do my best. I can't keep on breaking character. This donation's gonna go all over the place. Okay, I'm just gonna read this the best I can without trying to laugh. I'm sorry. It's just I'm centering myself. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. I'm gonna try my best not to laugh. I'll try my best. Let me start from the top. What's this mirror doing here? Dang, girl, you looking fine. Bless, queen. Bless. Shogo says, aha, sea bats, I knew you were a goddess. Huh? Oh, silly Shogo. I was looking at myself in the reflection. I was just looking at myself with the reflection of my glasses. Wasn't using the goddess mirror. Oh, dang. For a minute, I really thought I caught you. Wait a second. How did you know it was a secret goddess mirror? Oh, I guess I say, okay. Look out, Shogo! Huh? Shogo didn't realize he was so close to the cliff. I knew this was gonna happen. And he falls off. And I guess... Okay, I'm not gonna scream into the mic. So, but I guess I jump off a cliff, and I fly down, and I catch Shogo. I know this has happened many times before. Shogo says, whoa, best queen, you saved me. Are you flying? You were right about me being a little goddess, Shogo. You Boop. You were right all along. Keep it a secret, though. Keep it a secret for me, though, will ya? You got it, Miss Goddess. I guess I'm a goddess now, and I guess I'm a goddess that thinks she looks mega fine. Dear God. Dear... Lord, help me now. Oh my gosh. Shogo, my goodness, you made me laugh today, that's for sure, I'll give you that. Alright, Sheffy donated and said, from time to time, I will rewatch early seasons of The Walking Dead. It was so peak and it tapers off in the later seasons. Daryl, top 5 characters for me for sure. Daryl is 100% my favorite character. He is. I mean, Carol is a close second, but definitely Daryl and Carol, for sure. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Alright. Oopsie daisies. Hold on. We have some more donations to read. Stephen Flores donated and said, good night, Kotori and tell Momma Tori I said good night as well. Sending lots of love and virtual hugs your way. Wishing you and the fam Tori a good rest of your night. Aw, thank you, Stephen. I will tell Momma Tori you said hello. And good night to you too. I hope you sleep very, very well. Good night to you. Blah, 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 blah. Can't speak. Good night. Good night to you, Stephen. Oh, good night. Neb donated and said, Spidergirl's ability to teach her responsibilities. Oh, sorry. Teach. Why did I say teach? Spider-Girl's ability to keep her responsibilities. Oh, it makes her amazing, even though we are not super. She brings out the inner hero in us and inspires us to be strong and amazing every day. You know what? Neb be spitting facts here. I think he's right on the money today. Neb is right on the money today. Neb is spitting facts. No, I wholeheartedly agree. I think that's why you guys work well so together. The power of love. Love, true love. Sheffy donated and said, I just had to make an account because I just misspelled my name just now. LOL. Enjoy the dono. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Sheffy. I'm glad a misspelling bestowed upon me the gift of an extra dono, so thank you. I appreciate that. Ty donated and said, thoughts on the Resident Evil 9 trailer. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say. So I don't know. I know Resident Evil makes a really cool, like, you know, games, so I'm assuming it looks really awesome, but I have not seen the new trailer yet, so I can't really speak on it, but I don't doubt the graphics look great, at least at the very least. Let's see. Adam super chatted and said, did you think you can skip a week and not get a dad joke from me? I was hoping. But let's see. It says, he said no. And then he said, what did one snowman say to the other snowman? It smells like carrots. Well, thank you for the weekly dad joke, Adam. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys. Wicked Penguin donated and said, "It's more of a comfort script during a thunderstorm. Most vets seem to like the idea that I talk to. I'll be it older gentlemen's. I mean, hey, if this is like specifically a story that like, you know, you've spoken to like actual veterans who say that this would actually be a cool story for them, then I mean, hey, you can write for a specific audience too. It doesn't even have to be for a general audience. So if you're looking to be really niche, then yeah, go for it. Especially if they think it would be really a story that they would enjoy since it's so personal. So that's interesting. That's cool that you've actually gotten like firsthand information from people. So all right. Well, I think a comforting script would be nice. Oh, sorry, hold on one second. My back. Oh, gosh, it sounded like my soul was just coming out of my body. Don't worry, y'all. I'm not being taken by a Death Eater, I promise. Oh, my back. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm dumb. Wait, oh no, thank God. Wait. No, I'm still dumb. Wait, there we go. I was stretching and I don't know why, because I was crocheting. I had my crocheting hook in my hand. And when I was stretching, I put my hand back behind my head and my hook got caught in my hair. But obviously the crocheting hook, the hook itself isn't that curved. It's not, anyways, I'm fine. It scared me for a second though. Let's see. Who donated? I know we still have some donations to read. Cyberman, thank you for the rose, because I just saw that at the bottom, but we're going to scroll back up to the top. Let's see, Mitch donated and said, excuse me, got a Spanish tattoo artist friend. I'm assuming this is going to be a joke, Mitch, based on your previous donations. As a Spanish person, let's see if I should be offended. Got a Spanish tattoo artist friend whose skill everyone doubts, because after all, no one expects the Spanish ink precision? I don't even understand that. I don't even know if it's meant to be offensive because I don't even understand it. But, hey, I know some Spanish people who do tattoos and they do it pretty lit, so that's all I can say. Deb donated and said, I just wanted Carol and Daryl to be together. I do wholeheartedly agree. I could probably talk about this until the cows come home and I can scream about it because they're just supposed to be together. I don't know why they're not. It's dumb that they're not. There's a million reasons why they should be, and why was Daryl falling in love with this random odd person in France? I don't know. But anyways, Daryl to be with Daryl. Whoever says otherwise is just wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Anyways, let's move on. Wicked Penguin donated and said, oh, the Spanish Inquisition. Oh. Okay, you got me. I was like, did this just flow over my head? Am I supposed to be offended? No, that's actually freaking funny. The Spanish Inquisition. Alright, you got my Spanish passion on that one. Anyways, Wicked Penguin donated and said, Daryl's speech to Carol in the early seasons about his brother, I think, is his best speech, as he tries cheering him up. Yeah, dude, Dude, Daryl has a lot of good speeches. I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't speak a lot. I shouldn't say speeches, but I feel like Daryl, he says a lot in like small words, however you want to say that more eloquently. But anyways, let me check on Kofi real quick before I begin ending the stream. I think I got it all. Okay. All right, y'all. Yeah, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Alright, y'all. It is now rounding up at 8 o'clock, which means we're about to end the stream. But before we do end the stream, as I'm sure many of you know, or maybe some of you don't know, my lovely mother likes to come down and say hello to all of you, so she is here to do that.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great evening or morning, as it may happen to be, wherever you are in your part of the world. And I hope everyone who said hello to me in the text chat that I did respond back to. And if I didn't, I apologize. I did see that Plumbing Access had his birthday today. I wish you happy birthday. I think I heard Kotori say something about it being Trepper's birthday shortly. So I don't know when that is, but happy early birthday to you. I do have a new video coming out tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you guys, I have spent all week on it. I usually try to just do it within a day, but I have meticulously spent almost every day working on it. And hello Spaceman, and I see Smee has put my YouTube link in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Smee. I will have a new video out tomorrow. I hope you enjoy its message. I really have learned a lot of editing from Kotori and her sister Kiwi. And so would you all let me know either on my YouTube channel or on Twitter, and let me know if you enjoyed the message that I have in my video tomorrow, and also what you think about my editing. And if you have any suggestions, because I would like to make it better for you, because I'm not monetized, so I make these things for you guys. So if there's something you want me to do, something you haven't seen me do yet, please let me know.
Well, there it is, y'all. There's her little speech about what she's doing for the week.
And she took away the chat. So
any whoosies, I know that Steven said hello to you before he left.
Steven?
Yes.
Oh, well, hello, Steven, in case you listened to the recording.
I think he left. He may have left already. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But Ty donated and said, oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Sorry, I just
Ty did not say that.
No. I just realized Wicked Penguin, I said Carol. He said Carl. So Daryl speaks to Carl. So that's why when he said that, I was like, wait, I thought maybe I just missed it, or I was trying to like rack my brain, but I thought I'll think of it later. But no, it's Daryl's speech to Carl, not Carol. Okay, that makes more sense now. I'm sorry, Bobby. Anyways, back to Ty. Ty donated and said, how can you tell if a tree is a dogwood tree? By its bark.
Hey, that's good. Wait, did he tell you another joke earlier?
No, you're not bringing this up. No.
What? Did I miss a joke, Ty? Did I miss it?
What do you mean? This is the joke he gave for
I know,
you.
did he miss another one?
No, this is the one that he gave. He just donated right now.
Well, I know. Did he? I just wondered if he donated earlier.
He's donated a lot earlier. We're not going back to those.
Well, that's what I wanted to know. So, were they jokes?
Yes.
Did you like them?
I am not personally in favor of dad jokes. You know this.
I know, but he has some good ones. He really does.
See, Mom likes dad jokes.
Okay, so this dogwood one may not be the best. I agree.
Oh my gosh.
But
all dad jokes are the same to me.
No, like Ty told me a few good dad jokes in the last few days, and they were actually pretty darn good. I don't want to like say them because, you know, number one,
Any
I probably mess up the punchline.
Whoosies. Yeah, y'all. So it's been a pretty busy week, but I am hoping, dear gosh, I keep on putting it on the back burner and I keep on forgetting, and it's insane because I ordered this stuff back in February. So I have not put up the new stuff on Etsy yet, but it does have, I'm trying to think what I ordered in there. I think I ordered a little bit of everything because evidently, according to people, shipping prices should be going back to normal, at least for some manufacturers that I know of or that I work with. So I might be able to actually order some more stuff, because before this was going to be like my last order of the year, but I guess it doesn't have to be that way anymore. But anywho, I did, I believe, order some like standees and trading cards, and I think I actually did order some body pillows. So I'm hoping that I can find time to get those up, but I haven't done so yet. But anywho, other than that, Wicked Penguin donated and said, looking forward to the video, Momma Tori. Hope you enjoyed the dono, and may I suggest something for the vets, Momma Tori? So he means like veterans.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think of tomorrow's video. And I will try to think about something for the vets. Maybe. Send me some suggestions if you have any.
And Mr. Wanapan donated and said, goodbye, good night. It's good to be back. Yeah, well, welcome back, Mr. Wanapan,
yes,
and thank
Mr.
you for
Wanapan.
donating.
I hope you had just a blast in Japan.
He did. He had a very good time.
Yeah.
Ty donated and said, thanks, Momma Tori. I know you laugh at the jokes, and Tori, I'll make you laugh at a dad joke. I don't know, Ty. I don't really laugh at dad jokes. I usually sigh, and I'm just like,
you got to find the right one, Ty. Just find the right one.
Any whoosies, y'all.
Buenas noches.
You know what? I knew you were going to say that.
Casual.
I was going to say, look, there's a buenas noches in the chat, and
Buenas
I knew she was.
noches.
But any whoosies, I think that's it, everybody. I don't think I missed anything, because I really would feel bad if I did. I don't think I did. So yeah, so just keep on a lookout for whenever I end up getting the time to finally do inventory for what I bought, and putting it up on my Etsy. And other than that, I will say I'm working on a little side Mimi project that I thought would be kind of funny. It's on the side 100%, so I don't know when it's going to be done, but it will, it'll be done at some point, so you'll see it at some point. But anywho, I'll see you all next week. I should be here next week, so there's no problem. I know I wasn't here last week, but yeah, I'll see you same time, same day, 6 p.m. EST. We'll stream and chill. And
I will come in at the end like I normally do.
Of course you will.
Buenas noches, everyone.
All right,